Today I bought a bunch of weird guitar strings so you don't have to, because most guitar players I don't think would ever actually use most of these guitar strings you're about to hear. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you'll hear something in this video that makes you go, I'm going to reassess my entire guitar playing life based on what string gauge I use. So what you'll find in this video is not only an exploration of strange guitar strings, but also a back-to-back tone comparison. I'm going to be using the same guitar, same amp settings, very clean sounds for those, but first I'll introduce each type of string to you so you can understand what they're bringing to the table as far as the tone is concerned, and without further ado, let's just get into it. So while the inspiration for this video is actually the gold guitar strings I purchased recently, these bad boys, I'm kicking things off with the neon guitar strings. These are just so much fun. And I had to ask my wife Bethany to hold a black light to shine on these neon guitar strings. You'll see why. The next guitar strings you may find familiar if you've been watching my channel for quite some time. These are 7-gauge guitar strings, the lightest gauge guitar string in the world. And well, other than Billy Gibbons, I don't know anyone in their right mind who's ever used these. They do stand out on a couple different pickup selections in the tone comparison you'll see later, but overall these are just weird. At the opposite end of the spectrum, these are 13-gauge strings, the heaviest guitar gauge string for 6-string guitars at least, and these are boomers, guitar boomers. You want to get your Stevie Ray Vaughan on, boomer? Get some boomers. Man, those meaty notes you can really hear with the heavier gauge, but this is just too damn hard to play. I didn't set up my guitar. I would have put another spring in here if I were keeping it this way. As you can see, the action on the bridge, not great, but that's part of why it's hard to play, but look it, no way for a guitar player to live. The next guitar strings we'll look at are the Ernie Ball Paradigm strings, and these are just standard guitar strings you would expect as far as the tone goes, but there's one thing about them that I think qualifies them as a weird guitar string. They're unbreakable, according to Ernie Ball, and we're about to find out if that's true. I mean, I can't break them. Ouch, that was a mistake. Finally, the gold guitar strings. I threw away the packaging, whoops. But these things are just brilliant to look at, wouldn't you agree? Let's hear what they sound like on John Mayer's Klon settings versus my Klon settings. If you didn't see, I posted a little meme on Instagram saying John Mayer put the wrong guitar settings on the Klon that he autographed for the fan. And of course, I know John has something going into the Klon to push it, just get a little extra sweetness. I was just basically joking. But apparently a lot of people wanted to know actually what the differences were. So this is the way I think John sets up his rig, where there's like a tube screamer into the Klon. So we'll have that tone comparison, and then we'll have just the Klon on the diode pushing section of the pedal where it's just pushing the amp. And you'll hear, I think one of them sounds better. I won't say which one, you decide. But let's use the gold guitar strings to demonstrate. Now let's go back to back with all the sets of strings you've heard in this video. Dry settings on the amp, put on your headphones. This is gonna be very meticulous tone hunting. We're gonna go through all 5 pickups. I'm gonna play the same exact riffs, and here you go. Enjoy. So as you heard there, the gold strings, I think, really take the cake. That's why I ended each one with the gold strings. I don't know if that's influencing you to hear them in a different way. They just kind of spoke to me the most, which is weird because I thought they were the most gimmicky of the entire video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this nerdy guitar video. You nerd. I'm a nerd too. See you next time. Until then, keep shredding.